Trouble in the Norwegian royal family. Scandals include illicit drug activities, physical assault, to a princess claiming to be clairvoyant and marrying a shaman. That's drama within itself, and we are going to talk about it. I haven't done anything on the Norwegian royals yet, but let's get started because we have a royal wedding coming up this weekend, and in light of the more recent events surrounding the stepson of the future king, it's about time. We're going to start with this young gentleman. His name is Marius Borg Høiby. I think it's pronounced Høiby in Norwegian. I'm not quite sure. He is the eldest child of Crown Princess Märtha from a different relationship prior to her marrying into the royal family. Okay. Hi, Da. Now, mind you, his dad is a convicted felon. Okay, Crown Princess Märtha. At age 27, earlier this month, he was arrested for psychologically and physically attacking a woman in her 20s who was later revealed to be his girlfriend. In a statement via his lawyer, and I quote, "Last weekend, something happened that should never have happened. I committed bodily harm and destroyed objects in an apartment in the intoxication of alcohol and cocaine after an argument." He continued, "I have several mental disorders, which mean that throughout my upbringing and adult life, I have had and still have challenges. I have struggled with substance abuse for a long time, something I have been in treatment for in the past. I will now resume this treatment and take it very seriously," end quote. But to further say, because I don't want to leave anything out, quote again, "The drug use and my diagnosis did not excuse what happened in the apartment at Frogner," I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it, "on the night of Sunday last weekend. I want to be responsible for what I have done and will explain myself truthfully to the police. For me, the most important thing is to say sorry to my girlfriend. She deserved neither what happened that night nor the extreme pressure from both the Norwegian and foreign press afterwards. Being pursued by photographers and journalists at a time like this, I know has been tough to stand in." And he also apologized to his family. He has pled guilty and will be prosecuted as such. I will give you all an update on that. I'm pretty sure I will get questions. He is not a prince. He does not hold any titles. His sister, Princess Ingrid Alexandra, will be the next queen after her grandfather and her father. I don't know what it feels like to struggle with substance abuse, but I do know what it looks like from personal experience with family members and people in my life. I truly do hope he gets the help that he needs to get. I hope his girlfriend, for one, is safe and she gets the help that she needs to get mentally, because I've also had to deal with we're going to move on from that. Everybody needs to heal. On to Princess Märtha Louise, who in fact is no longer in HRH, meaning Her Royal Highness. And I will get to that point in a second. She was born September 22nd, 1971, and at the time, Norway did not have any laws allowing women to inherit the throne. So even though she was the firstborn, when her brother came along, now she was asked, I think at age 15, if she would like to be queen. And they were going to do their best to change the laws. However, she said, "Listen, I can't make such a decision at this early age, so I'm good on it." Therefore, she obviously did not or will not inherit the throne. And here we are today. Now on to the reason of why she's no longer in HRH. In 2002, she started her own business in order to kind of distance herself from her constitutional role as princess and have more freedom to do the work that she wanted to do. Can't speak today. Specifically, once she started paying income tax, her father, King Harald, consulted with her and issued a royal edict which removed her Royal Highness status, but did grant her the style of highness abroad. However, in Norway, that doesn't hold up. It has no legal standing in Norway. But she does retain her succession rights. And she's a part-time royal. You could learn something from this United Kingdom. She has a very interesting story, so I think it deserves its own video. I'm not going to go into detail about everything. Let's move on to the wedding. This weekend, she plans to marry longtime boyfriend, since 2019, Durek David Verrett, born of Sacramento, California, a black man. They both deal with alternative medicine, and he is a self-professed shaman, and he is an author. And a very controversial figure in general. He has written, and I quote, that children get cancer because they want it, and suggests that chemotherapy doesn't work and is only given to cancer patients because the doctors make money from it. I have people in my life that beat cancer because of chemotherapy, and that's my stance on it. He also had claims that he knew about the September 11th attacks on the Twin Towers in New York 2 years before it happened, but chose not to intervene. If this isn't giving Seal and Celine Dion. He is a convicted felon, and a few of his former partners have accused him of domestic abuse. Now, there is a controversy of photos going on. Märtha and Durek have given exclusive rights to Hello Magazine and in connection with Netflix to cover their wedding. Not the Norwegian Broadcasting Company. Think of the Norwegian Broadcasting Company as the BBC. And people are flipping out. All of the Norwegian broadcasting companies are pissed off because they don't get to get coverage. Think of Hello Magazine as what people, and I use that loosely, are what to Harry and Meghan. Like Harry and Meghan will release exclusively to people because they trust them. Same thing here with Hello regarding Märtha Louise and Durek. Now, this isn't Märtha Louise's first time down the aisle. She was previously married to Ari Ben from 2002 to 2017. They divorced, and unfortunately, he committed, But back to the photo gate. Therefore, none of the members of the royal family will be pictured in their wedding photos because there's a contract deal with the NRK, and if the NRK isn't doing the coverage, then the royal family can't be in the photos. Whew, the Norwegians. And that is your In Royal News for today. Comment your thoughts below and let me know what you think. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye.